Yes, yes, team. Good morning. Good morning, man. A bright and early, nice and early one to have a good conversation. Hold on. Let me make sure the light is right. Damn, that's a bit too bright. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Big up to everyone that's awake on this fine Christmas Eve. I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to Christmas so much, man. But I thought, why not come and have a conversation with you guys? I was thinking about, obviously, we didn't get Semenyo. Semenyo's going to go to Manchester City. That's going to be a dangerous, dangerous one. I can't even lie. But I was thinking about young Rio, our star boy, our boy that came here with big, big, high expectations for myself because I thought, nah, this kid's got it. He showed a bit of it in preseason, showed a little bit of it, at the start of the season versus Newcastle. And then since then, he hasn't even played. He hasn't really been given the opportunity to show what he's about. Few minutes here or there, but nothing of any substance to really show for him to show and develop. So I think he needs to leave to develop and become the player that I think he can be. Because there is no point of sitting here on the bench because that's not good for a talented footballer. Um, there's no real pathway, doesn't look like at the moment. In terms of, yeah, that we left that space open for you to play. That was kind of the word on the street of Liverpool, but we haven't seen it yet. So yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird, man. Big up to Lakers, big up South, big up, man. You're probably in the gym in it, listening in. Big up, bro. Um, but I thought, why not come and have a conversation with you guys, see where you guys' heads are at with this, because we're not signing. Well, it looks like we're not signing a winger, or we haven't gone after the winger. I thought we should have gone after. He's gonna go Manchester City now. So where do we go next? There's so many conversations from so many different people in terms of, oh, there's other players out there. There's better players out there to go and get. So maybe you guys in the chat can throw in a few of them, so then we can discuss them and see, if it's a possibility, and not names that we know for a fact categorically is not going to be able to come to Liverpool Football Club. So throw some names in there, man. If Semenyo wasn't your guy or the guy that you thought, then yeah, throw it. Oh, Sav, let me know then. I just thought that he was one of those early ones. Let me know if you're free, bro, and you want to jump in to chop it up. But yeah, guys, it's just one of those ones, isn't it? It's just one of those ones. So, okay, Lakers saying Indy. Indy saying we want Barcola. We wanted Barcola. Oh, there was rumors of wanting him summertime. I think there was like a link there as well when it was potentially he's going to be the one that replaced Diaz. But nothing came of it. Nothing was really, there was no substance there. There was nothing in terms of, oh yeah, we was definitely going after him. It was just more rumors than anything like that. Would he come into Liverpool and do well? He's got trickery, he's got speed. He can play off the left and the right as well, which is good. But I don't know the fascination with him, guys. I don't see the fascination of him. I like him as a footballer, but I don't see the fascination in terms of why do we think he's the one that could come here and really show what he's about and come and do the business in the Premier League. I don't know. I just don't see it, and it doesn't mean that it's a wrong. It's wrong. It just means, for me personally, I just don't see it. NH, should want Rodrigo on loan, or I would have gone for Kudus or Minter. Yeah, Kudus would have been an outstanding. That's the one that we missed out on. Big up to Revenite as well. In the building. Big up, guys. That's the one I would have gone for. Kudus, but he went to Spurs. We it feels like the wingers that we could have potentially got to make our team ultra strong, right? We just sat around twiddling our thumbs, man. Um, and word on the street, I'm hearing, the little some of the guys spilling some information saying that Semenyo's camp is kind of pissed off with Armana Slot. And some, And then the knock-on effect is, Richard Hughes is pissed off with Arne Slot as well because we twiddled our thumbs with Semenyo and we took too long to go and get him. Malik Fofana, who was linked with him as well. Was that last season? Was linked with him. He was linked with him, and I thought maybe we could have gone and got. He looks exciting as well, but then I think it was more around. No, it's this season. Sorry, but that's around the time when the news was, oh, we don't want to block Rio's pathway, and if they're around the same age, then why would we want to get someone that's going to come in his, come in and block his path? But then we haven't used Rio. We haven't used, like, honestly, bro, like how good this kid is. I don't even want to call him. He's a professional. He's now there, in it. Obviously, he's young. He's 17, but he's a professional football player. And all this babying of like, nah. And I'm not asking he needs to start every game. I'm not saying that, 90 minutes every week he has to play. I'm just saying there's minutes there to be had. There's games where you could have put him on to make a difference, and for some reason, we haven't done so. Let me get Sav in the building. Big up, bro. We haven't done so. We've kind of just left him on the back burner, and then the expectation is, oh yeah, when he comes in, he has to perform, and then when he doesn't perform, we're ready to kind of shoot him and say, yeah, look, see, this is the reason why he's not good enough. And I'm just like, no, he is good enough. He's just not being played. What are you saying, bro?
What you saying, bro? You're good.
Yeah, man. When there was ones I just got, and I'm just thinking, like, we're not gonna get Semenyo now, which is fine. It is where it is. I just gonna have to watch Manchester City games now more intently than I did want to. But then, most people didn't read. When I say most people, some of the people I've spoken to didn't really want him. Didn't see, his skill sets. Fair's not a problem there. But then it's like, who then? Because we're kind of light in that area, and if we want to be a better team, we're gonna have to improve in that area. And I was thinking, why not give Rio an opportunity? And I was like, well, that ship is probably passed now or sailed because the manager clearly doesn't think that he can affect the game in the ways that he needs him to affect the game, or trusting him enough to start or to come on to help out. So that means we're probably going to have to go into the market. And then now we're talking about who's out there. Barcola has been mentioned, obviously.
Again.
That's the guy. That's the guy in it. Minter, big up to the to Cop in the building as well.
Nah, Minter just got to Brighton, bro.
We're gonna have to invest in it. But go on, bro.
I was about to say Minter just left Newcastle, bro. Like, so I don't know if he's they'll be trying to charge man through the roof, bro. Yeah, I don't know about the winger talent. You already know. Me and you on the same thing when it comes to Rio, but like, that's what I was on, putting all the stocks into him. I thought that was the way forward. But at the time, I remember saying like, it's just hearsay at the moment. But that's when I was trying to listen to what the other content creators were saying, because they sounded like they knew something I didn't. So it's like, oh yeah, Rio's, this is what they're going. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not heard Slot say anything yet, but if that's the wave. And then we used him against Newcastle, and I was like, okay, they might be right, because this is early in the season and it's not long on the pitch, but it's showing intent that he's going to get game time and they're going to use him sparingly. Bro, they haven't even used him sparingly, and it's like he's behind in the pecking order to even Chiesa, who doesn't get used either. So I'm with you, man. For me, I don't know if it's the people who take care of Rio, his agent, his family, or whatever, and that, but I'm on some like loan him out. I know they can't say this because Slot's the gaffer at the moment, but I would loan Rio out until Slot's gone, bro. Honestly. Only because I don't see Slot staying in. Obviously, if Slot goes to win the Champions League or something, then we're going to have to talk different, but I would loan him out till Slot's gone, because clearly he doesn't want to use him. He's making it known. Every time they ask him in press conferences, he's letting it be known that he's had enough minutes already, which is crazy. Because I don't think Rio's had enough minutes for a whole. I don't like, you take away the League Cup game and that, bro. Has he had enough minutes in the league to make a whole 90 minutes?
the way that he's always poised it, Sav, is he's had the most minutes of a 17-year-old. He's had the most minutes of any 17-year-old in the Premier League.
He's lying
When
though. He's lying.
okay,
I checked.
I know, but even if you put it that way, Sav, I'm like, well, I don't really care that he's had more minutes than any 70. So just say it was a fact.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
What does that mean?
care. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
what
don't. Yeah, you're right. What does it
it's
actually
easy
mean?
for him to say that when the season started was 16. So you're trying to do the mystic thing, but like you're trying to catch us out in it. He's got more than any other 17-year-old. Okay, so what are you talking about? My man at Wolves, the defender, has been playing every game. And he was 17 when the season started. So it doesn't matter. That's an irrelevant thing to say, bro. Because all 17-year-olds don't develop the same. At all.
Mm,
Some of them come out like tanks, some of them are a bit smaller, some of them it takes time to get to. So I would rate Slot more if he just didn't make any excuses and just said, like, I don't believe he's ready. I know a lot of fans think that as well.
mm.
And then there's people like me and you that think it's not even about like give him a chance. I don't think anyone's wrong or right, but what I will
Yeah.
say is for the people that are saying he's not ready, how would you know though?
Mm.
Like there's literally not been enough to say whether he's ready or not.
And all the times you've probably seen him play, majority of it, he has shown that he is ready.
Yeah, he should. I mean, because the same people are the ones complaining about Gakpo and stuff like that, and I'm like, so you think you can't do better in these certain situations? Remember, like me and Enze,
Mm.
I'm not saying, yo, Rio needs to start every game. I'm not saying Rio needs to have the whole 90 minutes in every different game. I'm saying we're getting to like 60 minutes and that where I can see the fullbacks of the other team tired,
Mm.
and I'm looking and everyone's all, oh, Salah and Gakpo just running into people. Okay, can we go Rio and Chiesa now? That's what every team would do, innit? That's
Mm.
how people all these youngsters at Arsenal, the way they got into the squad was that is that thing. The Arteta started using them sparingly, and then they bide their time. Someone got injured, they got in the squad, and then they stayed there. But when you talk about the winger market, we seem to be linked to Barcola every transfer window. He's a good footballer.
Mm.
I don't know. It depends what people want from their winger. He's a good footballer, though. He's not the most clinical, but most of them ain't, to be honest. And then there's the other ones that we were linked to before, and we let them go to other clubs, and now we can't get them.
I'm not like the mention of like Kudus, bro. We was thinking
Oh, he's perfect for us.
You would have been perfect for our team. Perfect for our team. But yeah, I just look at it now and go, I don't know. Like obviously we've shifted the formation slightly to the diamond. So you go, okay, maybe we are gonna play with two strikers, but then we don't have two strikers now. So do we shift it back to a formation that will play wingers? Because when Gakpo comes back, which he's not far off of being back, Salah will be back from AFCON. So we're gonna have to go back to wingers, right? Unless you're planning to use those two as strikers.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna play in the midfield because it looks like he wants to pat the midfield out and be more compact, which fair enough. Obviously, we have to find a way to stem the bleeding, what was going on with our team, right? But then now what's the future? Where are we going? Are we sticking with this going forward, or are we gonna change this at some point? Elise's been mentioned. Is Elise really gonna come to Liverpool at this moment in time with no out and out idea of how we want to play and the system?
Where does the obviously I rate him as to me like he's the one winger that I wanted. But where does the Elise stuff come from?
I think it was linked before he left to go Palace, and we didn't up to. Remember when the price was like mad low? What did he go for buying for, like 30 something?
He had a buyout clause on it.
Yeah, so I think it was around then we was linked to getting him, but obviously we had Salah, and it was like, well, we're not gonna buy it. He's not gonna come here because Salah, unless he's gonna be able to play. Fair enough. So Bayern jumped in ahead of us and then took him. So I think from then, Sav, I think that's where the links have always been. And it kind of felt like, oh, he's going to go and develop, be good in Bayern, and then come back.
So disrespectful. You
No, I know.
Develop at Bayern, but they're better than us.
Sav, I hope, yeah. I was hoping like, yeah, go there, develop and come back. That's fine. Bro, I know why would he come back? What does he want?
Obviously, I don't want to disrespect my other team and that, bro. But if you said that he went Dortmund and then came back to Liverpool, I hear it because that's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Bayern's like Bayern's almost like an end goal team, bro. Where it's like I can just stay here. Now, if I want to go back to the Prem, I want to be back in England, safe. But I literally could stay. It's probably he's delivering the ball to Harry Kane. He's got Musiala in his team and Diaz, and he's gonna ask Diaz how's Liverpool. Diaz gonna say, "Fuck that club, bro. You don't want to go there, man." They're just. But yeah, man, we're always linked to these guys, man. Like the Liverpool fans have me confused, bro. Like they made me convinced that yeah, there's something about Elise. God, bro. You get me? Barcola's every transfer window. You left Kudos and he went to Spurs, and now you're just looking like he definitely would have been better at our club than Spurs, bro. That's so obvious. Bromo went to Man U. He didn't even put in, but I understand he ended up going for quite a bit of money, but he was balling that thingy. So it seems like everyone who was doing well in the Prem, Liverpool decided not to get any of them. Just let them go to all the other teams. And if the thing is about Salah and the pathway, and that's stupid because Salah's contract only had 2 years left on it. So I don't know. Liverpool might shot themselves in the foot with the Salah thing. Not blaming Salah, I'm blaming them. Like, if you've not got people because Salah's already there, that's very stupid. It's very stupid. And now we've missed out on players. We missed out on Craver before, and he was at a buyout clause, and he would have been perfect. So now we're gonna have to probably go and get a winger who can play up front as well, innit? I'm guessing some versatile kind of done.
I'm looking at the indie tweet, so big up. Basically, Barcola is the winger.
Yeah, because he doesn't start at PSG all the time, and they got Desiree in it.
Yeah, Desiree Doué. But as I was saying, bro, like I'm not saying he can't come here and do good, because I don't want to seem like he's not a good player and he can't come and show what he's really about. Barcola, and I know a lot of people rate him highly, but I'm looking at his skill sets and go, he'll have the same problem that many people said that Semenyo would probably have. Liverpool play against a lot of low block teams, right? Hardly any space. Where do you need to where are you going to operate? You're going to stay wide? Are you going to be the one that he ends up in the middle as one of the strikers? Like the same problems and the same issues are going to arise. So but the only reason why I'd say Semenyo would have been the better option is because he's just Premier League proven. He plays against a lot of these teams, understands the league a lot more better, more physical as well.
Yeah, that's the thing I choose Semenyo over everyone is the physicality. I'm not too fussed about the Prem stuff, only because when you play for like PSG, people can say what they want about the French league, but these men play in the Champions League and that as well, innit? So they're playing against everybody across the world. But like I think what people realize if we get Barcola, fair enough, he's a very good player. It's not something I'm gonna snub my nose at, and obviously the money is whatever the money is. You just know that we're gonna get like people prepare. We're gonna get the same thing what we had with Diaz and Gakpo. No, I like Diaz and Gakpo too, so I'm fine. But for the people that hated that, that's the reason why they'd bring him in, because he would swap with Gakpo like Diaz was. He wouldn't be, the troubles are done now. Gakpo's not playing anymore, which I don't subscribe to that anyway. I don't want to diss Gakpo, but that's what people are gonna think. And we're getting a new left winger. Gakpo sit on the bench. You're not playing anymore. It won't be that, bro. Slot will just keep changing them, like he did with Diaz and Gakpo. Which means again Rio would have to go out on loan, which at this point I would send him out on loan anyway.
Because I don't want to lose him in it, Sav. Like I don't want to lose him, but I feel like
if we lose Rio, bro, I sweat, bro. That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. You saw how Chelsea were crying over losing him.
Bro, they ban our and this is what I'm trying to say to you. From when they ban us from going to any of their games, it shows the level what they rated this kid at. Yeah. And we took him, and then we're just going, yeah. And I wouldn't mind if he was playing like under 18s, under 21s. It is what it is, isn't it? And then you get the call up when you need the call up. And then maybe there's a loan, in the future for you. But the fact of him just sitting on the bench week in, week out, yes, there's a benefit. There's benefits to that, to be not sitting on the bench, but there's benefits to just being a part of the first team group.
Yeah, of course.
Benefit is you've seen how the professionals deal with their day-to-day. you got players like Mo Salah in there. You got he's had Diaz in there as well, where you could learn Gakpo's in there. Like just in general, just a professional environment, professional the first team coaches, etc. So he's learning. He's definitely picked up some tools and some skill sets, right? But he's packing up all of these tools in his bag, but he's never getting the opportunity to go and use those.
Yeah, it's demoralizing for him and Trey, bro. If they're doing everything they can in training, clearly they are, because the Slot ain't said anything bad about them. Not to mention they make the team every time, so clearly they're doing something right. So imagine just doing stuff right all the time, and then not getting granted a few minutes every. Like, I know, like this stream's more about Rio and that, but like Trey's had less minutes than him.
Yeah,
which it's crazy. Like, you brought Trey on in the 89th minute of the last game. That's the first time you've done that all season. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Won a header in that.
That's what it is. Won a duel, and that was it. 100% duel and nothing else in the game. It's absolutely crazy. I remember in the watch along saying, like, I'm going to see how many times he touches the ball. Just the one header. It's fucked up, man. And
do you feel like there's a disconnect between the first team and the youth players, where before when Klopp was here, it felt like there was a connection? That was one of Klopp's first thing he wanted to change as well, innit? He said, "No, I wanted the players, the younger players, closer so he could see them, and then the integration would have been easier for them." And then we got to see players come in and really fight, even though a lot of times you thought, nah, he's probably not good enough. He's probably not good enough. We could probably loan him. He probably needs an extra season. He needs to be better. He could be sold. But now we don't even know any of that. Now we just, like, whoever comes up, we're like, that guy is dead food. You're like, all right, I hear it, but let them come up and try. Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest problem was that, like, Klopp did that. It was great. It's a great idea as well, but change the training ground. I need to see everybody. It's easier to get called up. Klopp can just oversee stuff and say, yo, bring my man up, tell him to come train with us today. Slot seems to not give a shit, to be honest, bro. It just seems to, like, this is the first team and this is all I care about. And even when the players previously, Bobby Clark and Kumas and all that, bro, at least we had, like, time to see them, and they never got the most time, but we still got time to see them. I remember playing in the Prem. I think Klopp's last season played against Nottingham. Kumas started and Bobby Clark. I remember it because Origi played in that game against us. We can't see that in this team. And that wasn't like, oh, the season's over, let's let them play. This was in the season. So I don't know, man. It's as a club, you want to invest in the youth system anyway, because it's going to make you money either way. And we got into that the previous season. Klopp built all them other youngsters, and then Slot come in and Richard Hughes sold them all. Which I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. For some of them, it's like, okay, you got quite a bit of money for, like, Bobby Clark and that, where they didn't really get much game time. If I'm correct, Kumas went out on loan to Birmingham, innit? And he's actually good. And some of them players weren't good enough for Liverpool because Liverpool was good. So it made sense. But we're not good at the moment. So this is where you get a little spark and you see these players, you give them a chance, but it doesn't seem to be where at Liverpool. There's no pathway. And now it seems like if Liverpool's going to go down the route of just spending money and buying whatever players and that, I ain't going to complain. Just get it right.
Yeah, no, I hear it. But the part, like, I think, well, for most fans, you'd probably say they just want to win trophies and win, which all fans probably want to do that, right? But at the same time, there's a way, and I feel like even though we've gone away from the Liverpool way, and the Liverpool way is, let's try and find these players just on the rise, let them come here, give them the pathway to become the best. We'll also invest in the youth, give them the opportunity to come through, because we want to see players like a Trent and a Gerrard and a Carragher and all these other guys that's been given the opportunity to kind of rise up, Curtis's, rise up from the academy and come into the first team and show what they're about. That's what we were doing before. And now it seems like we've gone to, oh, we're just going to buy. And then whatever happens with the academy happens. We'll just sell what we need to sell to make the money or make some profit. We'll just sell these guys.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's fine if you're going to win trophies on a consistent basis. But if you're going to be just in and around and whatever, then we might have to go back to the old model. And I'm not saying right now, because I think we've only seen the new model for 6 months. The new model, like, spending all of this kind of money. Potentially in January, we're going to do the same. But I don't know. Maybe you have to give it time. Obviously, 6 months isn't enough time to kind of give it. But I do want to see a pathway for the young players as well, because then you don't want to have players that you could potentially get that's going to be outstanding in the future, and we're just going, nah, we'll rather just buy them later down. I'd rather
That's
have
what
a
I don't like.
pathway where we can build in it, because none of them are going to want to come here.
That's what I don't like. I'm almost like, listen, it's all potential and guessing and all that stuff. And I'm Trey and Rio, I'm almost certain, without injuries, they're gonna be great at other clubs, bro. If they don't get a chance to live, and we're gonna regret it, bro. We're going to regret. Like, the reason why Trey's there at the moment is they picked him up from Leicester for whatever. I think it was like 1.1 million or something like that.
Bro,
Because he was so good. You know how much money that is for? Well, obviously you know, but you know how much money that is for a youngster, bro.
guys, I'm telling you, yeah, clubs don't really buy players. They don't really buy academy players like that. The only time they go and buy academy players is because they think they're extremely good. And they think that they can be world class one day. That's the only reason why they will go and buy a player. Other than that, they'll wait. They'll wait. At the end of the year, they always have their keep and release. So you'd have a conversation, and then who's staying, who's going, and whatever. They'll wait for that moment, innit? And then they'll snap up the players that they need to snap up. But for them to come in and buy you at a young age, yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, it's mad because there's only two things to do in there. They're either buying you thinking you're potentially good enough to play in this team and make our team better, or buying you because you're potentially going to be a dope player, but you won't fit our team, but we can make a profit off you for quite a bit of money. With Liverpool, you can't even tell what's going on. Like, we just don't know. Like, we can only go off the evidence they give us under this new regime, they want to call it. And this new regime is, I've seen Richard Hughes come in, not Edwards, because I've fed up of blaming this guy all the time. He's not Richard Hughes, bro. He come in and just got rid of all the youngsters, bro. He got rid of all of them. Like, he got rid of Doak, Clark, Kumas. He got get Kwanzaa out the squad. Like, bro, they just got rid of all of them. Oh, Kelleher, you used to be part of us, and get out of here, bro. Kelleher, you can go to Morton, gone. And then it's like, it's only Bradley. Jaden Dance had a back injury, but he was loaned out the season before. Bro, it doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any. I think Flash Gordon's injured again.
Yeah, he's injured again.
Mash up in it. Yeah. So that Trent Doherty, this geezer got the light skin starter pack and that. Come on for a piece of a League Cup game and then never seen him again, bro. But you know what I mean? He's got all the gear and no idea, bro. Yeah, Will Wright, bro. The Will Wright, bro. I'm telling you, they brought him to sell him. I'm telling you.
Like, yeah, they did.
Because Isak's injured, isn't it? He's done. Yeah. So the next talk should be Jaden Danz and Will Wright, bro. Like, he should be. They
were injured, Sav. I don't know if they're still injured. Chat, you guys can.
Dan's ain't injured anymore.
Is he not injured no more? Nah, I know they were injured though. They definitely had.
Yeah.
They're not injured then.
Well, Will Wright's built like Isak, innit? But he's even skinnier. So yeah.
But he was, bro. Do you see the goals this youth was scoring, bro? He was playing around, and then we thought, all right, let's get him. Big money. And yeah, I would have just loaned him back. Let him go and finish off that season, bro. You might as well.
I'm being serious, man. The one game, obviously, the ends watched that. The threw Dan's out there and let him sink in the Champions League that one game. Just run around after these PSV players, bro. But if we're fair to Dan's, that's one game, and then all the other games we've seen him, he's been good, isn't it? The geezer's a unit. Like, I seen the coach talking about him the previous season, saying that he went away from one holiday and came back and he was that tall, bro. Like, he's a unit. He's not tall and skinny. He's a unit, bro. So we already use Ekatike. You telling me you can't use that? Bro, we're struggling in a game and you can't throw Dan's on for 10 minutes and start crossing the ball in. He can finish.
Yeah, that's one thing, Dan's. He can shoot. He can shoot. The guy can get shots off.
Because nothing this guy said, it's very difficult as a Liverpool fan to be invested in the players apart from the first team, because like, we're invested in Rio and that, and I just feel like it's gonna end up bad, innit? All the press conferences. What was it last season? Oh, I love Harvey to get more game time, but I see him as a right winger and Salah's playing in it. So okay. You basically told us that this season, I love Chiesa to get minutes, but is a striker. So behind Ekitike and Isak. So sorry. Okay. I don't like what you said, but safe, innit? Isak's injured now. So that means Kie's a number 2 striker. That's all I need to hear, you know? And we know that every game, Ekitike comes off on the 68th minute. So, are you telling me that Chiesa is getting 22 minutes a game now? Is that what we...
I don't think he will though, sir. Okay. What we were saying there, in terms of the Wolves game, what we've got coming up, there's a lot of suspensions and a lot of suspensions. One suspension, which is Soboslai, and then the rest are all injured players, right? It frees up space for definitely Rio and Chiesa to get some minutes. Even Trey, to an extent, to get some minutes in this game coming up. But then it all depends on how the game goes. Because, for an example, the game can go one or two ways, or maybe even 3. One, we start the game and we score like a couple of goals early. Then potentially there's a room for a trade to play. Maybe not a Rio because they're probably like, oh, we just want to keep it. We don't really want to lose the ball, whatever. Or the other option is their low block is extremely good and they're keeping us out. And then they score a goal and then we have to throw in everyone. So Rio might come on. And then now we've got like 6 players in the straight line up front trying to find room to score. So we got 6 of our players in there. They've got 10 of their players in there. And we're going to try and score a goal, which there's no room to get shots off or anything like that. So that's another way it could go. Or it could just be one of those boring ass games where we just keep the ball side to side to side and nothing comes of it.
We're going to lose to
and these guys never get the opportunity to come on.
Wolves are going to get their first victory of the season, aren't they?
I hope not, Sav. I hope not. I honestly hope not. But it feels like one of those games because, and you know what I hate about it? They haven't won a game this season, right? No one's kind of cared about it. No one's really said nothing. It was like, they're just dead in it. Like whatever. Played against Arsenal. Like, no one really made a meal about it. It's like Arsenal do what they do and win. I'm like, well, no, they didn't. They struggled a little bit, to be fair, in that game. Wolves was actually really good in the game.
Bro, there's shit.
When we're playing them, Sam,
bro, like,
you know that the refs are gonna do some fugazi stuff. Like, let's
gaffers thing, yeah. Their gaffer's the Luton manager, innit? The one who was the Luton manager. He was in the Prem. And I think he's lost 7 games in a row. I like that manager. What's his name? Rob Jones or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was a good manager still. If you watch a Wolves game, which is very hard to watch because it's very hard to get upbeat to watch a Wolves game. But if you watch a Wolves game, they actually like when you're watching them, you can't tell that they're 20th in the table and haven't had a victory all season. But once you score past them and they look tired, then you can tell, oh yeah, you man are finished, bro. Because they don't have no heart there anymore. It's because they keep getting this dejected feeling like they'll score a goal, Bellegarde and Strand Larsen, everyone goes crazy. And it's like our Liverpool when we was on the losing streak. And then once someone scores against them, they're like, oh my God, bro. You know how much effort it took us to just score 1 goal? And it's done then. The good thing for them, for their point of view with Liverpool, is we get rattled when someone scores. And if they smell blood, I wouldn't be surprised if my man with mustache, Andre, just pops up, starts scoring goals and that. The Brazilian that we never got, the one everyone stayed up to 4 a.m. to watch.
Nah, that was kind of crazy, staying up that.
Man, never staying up watch Fluminense in that 4 a.m. because we thought it was getting the shoot blood. You man, an idiot, blood. All the Liverpool fans are doing Fluminense watch-alongs and that. Fluminense versus Santos. Remember that?
The scouting report was needed, Sam. Man, they had to do the hard graphs.
Bro, that shit was killing me, bro. I'm like, yo, man, are trying to give me the deep side analysis of this guy, bro. No, but what it is
live, Sam. They were trying to give you the live info.
Yeah, and the Fluminense bosses, what he does is he plays a 2-4-4, not a 4-4-2. And what he does, I was like, what the fuck are you man talking about, bro? And then he just went to Wolves, bro. Which is what happened to Vingy as well. They did the same thing to Matthias Nunes, the one who went to City. Remember that he was linked to Liverpool. Everyone stayed, I'm watching the Portuguese league. He went to Wolves. Then with Sangara. He went to Fulham. Allow it. Allow it, man. Nobody wants to play for Liverpool, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna say, forget what I think about the result, even though I think Liverpool's not gonna win. If you don't get on the pitch against Wolves, it's curtains for you. Whoever don't touch pitch for long enough, it's curtains for you, bro. I don't mean 1 minute. I'm saying if Chiesa don't have half in this game, at least it's done. If Rio doesn't have a half, at least it's done. If Trey don't play, it's done. Everyone's injured, bro. And we're playing against the worst team in the league. They have 3 points. They have 3 points, bro. Bro. I don't know if people realize the form they're on. They've drawn 3 and lost every other game, which I think that equates to drawn 3, lost 14. If you can't get on the pitch against these, like, bro, the manager's telling you something, bro.
These are the ones when you start a career mode, yeah, on FIFA, yeah, and then you're playing games, and all of a sudden a message pop up. Hey, Gaffer, I feel like I can play. I feel like I can play in this game. I feel like I can do better than my man. That's what this game feels like. Give me the minute.
I'm almost saying you have to message your agent. You know when the injury time board goes up and you realize there's run out of subs. So get your mobile up, bro. Start talking to your agent on the spot, bro.
Yeah.
You might even just go to the Wolves manager. You need help. I'll come play for you, man. No.
Yeah, if you need an extra player, bro. I know I'm not registered, but
I'll throw in a bib still. I'll play for you, man. Still.
I'll throw in a bib and warm up.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's actually painful. Like, I'm laughing at that, but it hurts, man. This is horrible.
Yeah, because you're looking at, Rio and Trey going, boy, these men can actually play, they're good footballers.
Yeah,
and we're not going to play them. We're not going to use them. What would your 11 be, Sav, if you had to pick an 11 for this game? Chat, I would love to know what you guys think as well in this one.
Do you know all the injuries that are there?
Yeah.
Who's injured?
Gomez, Endo, Isak, Bradley. Verts is fine. Frimpong is fine.
Okay, so his hamstring didn't go?
Nah, it was cramp.
Good.
Yeah, he was in training, smiling up, running around, doing bare tricks and that.
Dom suspended, yeah.
And Dom's suspended. So those are the missing players.
Bro, we're going to find out that without Dom was shit blood watch.
Do you know what we need now? Because you know what now, yeah? You see like guys like Gravs and Curtis, yeah? These men have to, because Matt is a hindrance anyway.
He's a net positive.
Huh?
He's a net negative.
So that's what I'm saying, Sam. So like Gravs and Curtis are gonna have to be doing bits. They are gonna have to like lock in for this game.
Bro, that Bellegarde dude's gonna run through our team, boy. Bro, if McAllister plays that Bellegarde dude's he's gonna dunk on him, boy. And they got what? Andre, what's my man? What's his name? Shaking Stevens and that, the dude with the stutter. What's his name?
Shaking Stevens.
Nah, man, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Shaking Stevens.
You know what I'm talking about, bro. He's a good player, man. Shaky Stevens, blood. You know what's the name, man? Is it shit? How I forgot his name? He's a good player, man. He's got a stutter, bro. Don't lie, bro. Come on, man.
What, João Gomez?
João Gomez, bro. Shaking Stevens, blood.
Why are you always giving players names, bro?
Bro. Nah, bro. I shouldn't even laugh yet. It's because I heard him on one interview and that, bro. And he was just talking normal. And he was.
Curtis had the stutter as well, didn't he? He had to work on it.
Curtis was dark.
Yeah, Curtis was dark.
I
remember there was a podcast he did, yeah, and he spoke about like, he said, yeah, I had to start cracking up. He said, no, I had to fix it. He said I had to go to that speech classes and that.
No, seriously, this sounds like a fucked up thing, innit? But surely, having a stutter when your scouse is worse, isn't it? It must be harder to.
Bro, he knows people probably cook. He probably got cooked by his brethren. He got cooked by family members. He got cooked. He said, "Nah, bud, you lot, I'm gonna have to sort this out."
Yeah, Scraps is right, man. I can't be having man in my team with a lisp and that, bro. It's crazy still. I think he played in the last game, the last Wolves game they played. Hoyvier, bro, you don't want to come for Liverpool. Remember the youngster? He used to be in Klopp's team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played in the last
I know
game.
who. Man,
Yeah.
like,
because we sold him to them, innit?
we sold him, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got one he Chan blood. One he Chan is always trying to score games.
Why'd you say his name like that, bro? Why'd you say his name?
That's his name, though.
Nah, bro. Why did you rush hour his name, bro?
No, you did. I did. So they got Strad Larson.
Yeah, him and Strand Larson play up front together now. And he dunks on us every time, Wang Hee Chan blood. So, and they got they play 5 at the back. What's my man Wolf, the left back, and then they play Jao Gomez and Andre, and then was it Far Lopez, and then Hoyvier on the right, right wing back. And then the defense is meaty, bro. Apart from Santiago Bruno, they still got Matt Doherty at the back, bro. But I'm sure he'll play
He played centre back or right back in this one because they'll probably put him at wing back for this one.
Hoyvier played wing back last game, and then
and
then Doherty was the right side of the back three. But he'll turn into Thuram against us, bro. No man there. So and then Jose Sarr in goal. But Wang Hee Chan, bro, every time we play against him. Good thing for us is, hopefully, and I say this in the nicest possible way, I think Bellegarde got injured in the last game. Him not playing the plus, bro, I'm telling you, because he would just run through the team, bro. So I think he's injured, Bellegarde.
Have they got any players missing for AFCON and that?
Yeah, but the players they got 2 of them, I think, but they weren't playing anyway.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. That's the biggest miss for them, Bellegarde, because he's been, and Hugo Bueno, but he might play. For Liverpool, I'll probably use. What the fuck, bro? I just checked on. I went to see Liverpool's team and that. Why on the thing does it say hamstring strain on Wirtz, bro?
He's not, bro. I told you I saw him in training, bro. I saw him in training. He's fine, and I heard what the manager said. The manager said it was just cramp.
Okay. Oh, it looks like we've got. I think he looks dark, bro. Isak. Okay, Gakpo and Bradley 50-50. Leone, Frimpong. Frimpong not idiots, bro. Yeah, the boss lit, bro. Gomez, Bicesis, Wataru. Okay. Who would have put in this team for us? Let's start Robbo.
No, I can't, man. Allow it. Ben said they got that Chinese guy.
Bro, this man.
Why?
He's not Chinese, bro.
I don't know. Play me, Sam.
He's Korean, bro. But
the
other thing is, because when man them do that, you know that these countries hate each other, bro. Just throwing it out, bro. It's like,
man.
I got Robbo, Ibu, Virgil, of course. Frimpong at right back. Midfield, I'd go Jones, Grav, and Trey. Who else is? Oh, Verts is available, isn't it?
Verts is available.
Jones, Grav. Okay, Jones, Grav, Verts. Right side, Chiesa, left side, Rio, Ekitiko top. I think that sounds about right. 4-2-3. Yeah. That's
you're going 4-2-3-1, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, because clearly the diamond thing, bro, like with the 2 strikers, we thought that was going to be a new thing, and then last game he said, "Nah, Ekitiko playing alone, bro." This
the game before that, I swear he played alone as well.
Yeah, he did. So
because Isak was on the bench.
Before that, he changed something. He just changed it for 1 game. So,
mate.
But yeah, I'd have that, and then obviously McAllister and Trey will be on the bench then.
And I think if you add like a Trey in there and a Rio, for an example, I think they just give you something different in it. because the opposition don't really know what to get from them.
Yeah, bro. Starting train real, bro. I
Mm.
changed the trade one because I just realized Verts is still fit, bro. And I guess get ahead in the game, and if you get ahead in the game, put Trey on. But yeah, Rio and Chiesa, and then Ekatike up top. Dark, bro. It's dark, bro, because they're just gonna run at man. Obviously, you could change the thingy and put Frimpong at right wing and put someone else at right back. But I don't even want to do that, man. Just let man play where he needs to play.
Do you sign the notion where or subscribe to potentially Jones playing at right back?
No, we got Frimpong, bro.
I know, but the gaffer might use him as right wing, bro. That's the only guessing game Sav right now. But I don't
The last
know.
game we had 3 right backs. We had Frimpong, Bradley, and Ramsey on the bench. All of them were in the team, bro.
Mm.
Why does he keep putting Ramsey on the bench if he ain't gonna play him, bro? We've seen him once this season. The one time we saw him, he was good. He weren't just good. He was one of the best players, bro.
I don't. Sav, you're asking me questions I don't have no clue. I can't answer these, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Klopp would have played, man. You see, in those dire moments, Klopp would have played.
You would have played him. That's how Bradley got into the team. That's how all the players got into the team. That's how Bradley got into the team. That's how Kwanzaa got into the team. Just played them. As I said, I go back to it, man. If you can't play against Wolves, bro, and they're the worst team in the league, then who can you play against?
Because what is the that's the buzz in it for a young player, right? Going, yo, if I play well, I'm playing, I'm gonna get some minutes. Let me cook up in the unders and I'll get some minutes. Right now, they're probably like, right, it don't matter what I do.
No, because I either get put back down to the 21s where I'm too good for them, and I get put in the first team where they don't play me. So I just get to put a nice tracksuit on, a coat on, and sit next to, you know what I mean?
And walk off the bus with the headphones and the bag and that, the wash bag.
Yeah, bro.
Feeling suave and that.
And every time the gaffer looks over his shoulder at you, you're like, oh, I'm coming on, gaffer. And it's like, nah, tap Robbo for me. Tell him to warm up.
Now, Sav, if me and you were on the bench and he said to me, like, you go, oh, yeah, it ends. Yeah, tap Sav.
You wouldn't do it, innit?
I wouldn't do it. I swear to God.
You know what I'm saying? You get me told off on that. Because when he gets the sub ready, he's like, Sav, why are you not ready? I said, I didn't know what's coming on. I said, I told him to, and it ends up like, gaffer, I told him, he ain't ready. Bro. I got my shin pads on though. I'm ready still.
Sabotage a couple of minutes. I don't mind, bro. I'll be like, yeah, look, I'm ready if you need me, though. Nah, this is where we're at, man.
You know what it is with this slut, dude? It's just like you don't even want to. Honestly, I mean this, innit? Forget how much I dislike this youth, bro. Because I dislike, bro. He doesn't even want to help himself. You know how stubborn you have to be to not want to help yourself, bro. Like I get it before the game, but in game, shit's going wrong. In game, where we look terrible. Don't even want to help yourself. You have subs there ready to run through brick walls, bro. But I don't know. He basically doesn't do stuff on merit, which it seems. Because if he did, then Chiesa would start every game, bro.
But why wouldn't you though? Why wouldn't you get all the guys around you that want to fight and run through a brick wall for you? If you can't motivate, say you can't motivate the rest to do it, but there is some that they're like, nah, gaffer, trust, I've got you, and you opt not to use them. Is the optics at the highest level, bro? Is the optics more important than the actual game itself? How things look instead of how it should be?
Seems like it.
Because they're like, well, if you're not going to start Salah, then clearly you're going to have to deal with the backlash. And I'm like, well, that goes for any player, right? Like if they're not starting and they want to kick up a fuss, then yeah, just sit on the bench and shut up. But I'll give you the opportunity when you need to play. But for some reason, he's just so worried about how things look than actually to dig himself. Because I would have been putting Chiesa on. The moment I saw this man trying to run, tackle, drop back, clearing ball off the line, scoring you goals, getting important assists, I'm like, listen, yeah, throw him in the team. Because yeah, I need that.
That sprint back alone would have got him into the team. That one sprint back to block the ball would have got him in the team. Just from the fact that you ran all the way back there. Like, I'm not even forgetting, like, remember that game he had against Southampton?
Mm.
He was hot, bro. he ran the game. He didn't play the next game, innit? It was like the most perfect performance. He did everything, bro. And he got the assists and all that. Then we went down. Then he got the assist for Ekiti. Bro, didn't even get a sniff in the next game, you know. I was almost certain as well. The way he played it, I'm like, oh, yeah, Slut. Can't ignore it now, Slut. Can't ignore it now. I seen Harvey come on and save us against PSG in Champions League. This geezer said, Harvey, thanks for the goal, yeah, but you can hold bench for the rest of the season. Don't want to see you again. Kids will come on the League Cup final. Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, but you're not playing the next game. I know we lost. Fuck your goal. Doesn't give a damn, bro.
What? So okay. I'll chat. Are you guys okay with like the way that the manager is kind of running this team as it is? Forget how you feel about him. Just how we play, how the youth system and the youth are set up now in terms of are they getting the opportunity to get into the squad. Like, you guys kind of calm with how he's running it. And I think that's where the detachment comes from, you know. Obviously, it's not for every fan. I'm sure there's fans still like madly, you know, attached to, and they'll be able to separate some of these and separate the manager from the team at the moment. But the manager is what the team is for me, innit? He's the embodiment of what he wants to do with our football club. We play in his image. We act the way we act in his image. So, and if this is it, bro, no wonder I feel, because this guy asked for the fans. He tried to rally the fans, but without rallying the fans, Sav.
Oh, the media rally in the press conference. Oh my god.
The way he asked, Sav, I don't know if you got the same feeling, right? The way he asked was so entitled. Like, yeah, you man should just make sure you're there, innit? It's like, oh, wait. You got to give us something as well. And, you know, normally I'll be on the side of, oh, nah, come on, fam, just sing, bro. But then they can't make noise if the football's like dead, in it. They're just watching it going, yeah. Like, I'm seeing people turn to each other and having like deep conversations. Multiple people, I'm watching them going, oh, but the game's on, guys.
You must manage to travel in the cold weather a day after Boxing Day, when man had just broke off buying Christmas presents for shit football. And you want to tell me what I should and shouldn't do, blood? Now, how about you play some good football and make some noise then? Play some good football, the man will make some noise, bro. Bro, excuse me, man. Bro, nah, man. There's something wrong with him. He ain't running the team right. He ain't running the team right. And I'm watching other teams, seeing youth players get used in different positions and that. Even just given a chance, bro. I mean, Chelsea's notorious for sending their youth everywhere. Still end up using them at some point. Man City used to be, they don't use enough youth and that. They are now. I told you, man, Pep Linders cared about the youngsters, innit? So now he's at Man City, bro. All of a sudden, they're getting... I watched the last game. That Heskey's son was on the bench. He was on the bench. And bro, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, they've got all these talent and he got on the bench, bro. And O'Reilly played.
O'Reilly's a first teamer now. This kid is
a first teamer. Obviously, Thingy as well. Rico Lewis is in the team, and then they had another youngster make his debut. I think he was 17 as well. So, yeah, man, you have to care about them, bro. Because when the chips are down and shit goes wrong with FFP and all that, or PSR, and now you go to the youngsters because you can't spend money. Then what?
But then by then there'd have been, you know, when there's a moment for you to get the opportunity to play and then you don't play, but then you've been stuck in the unders, but the unders ain't gonna improve you. It's just reserve games, isn't it? It's just reserve games until you're ready to make the move up or move to a different club. And then you're watching them when they do come in. They're like, you can see that they can't be asked because they're already getting paid hefty sums at the moment.
Yeah.
And they haven't really played in it. So they've lost that first bit. You know, when the reason why I became a footballer, they start losing that because they're playing already and they're earning shitloads of money. So they're like, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, it is what it is. Where you're hoping to catch them when they're like, yeah, they're just so enthusiastic in terms of, I want to play, man. I just want to play. I want to show what I'm about. And I don't want to lose that for Trey and Rio, bro. That them two in particular, I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, me either, man.
Because they're special footballers, man. But if they don't play, you're never gonna see it.
It just feels like in a matter of a year, we've just gone from everything being so right with the club to everything being so wrong. I don't understand how it's happened that quick, man. Like nothing looks good, apart from maybe their profits and that look good, but everything else looks shit. All the teams look rubbish. All of them. Youth teams look rubbish. Youth players ain't been used and now they're all injured for some reason. It doesn't make any sense, man. We went from a parade 6 months ago to this, bro. Can't believe it. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, man. But that's how they recruit, man. And I guess they know what they're doing, man. I never want to sit. I never want to sit and think that I know more than a manager or a coach, because I shouldn't. Because I'm not the experienced one. I don't get paid fucking $8 million a year and shit like that. But when I see stuff like not using it, I'm like, bro, nah. Whether you're a better coach than me or not, bro, there's common sense and logic, bro. He's playing shit and he's good, so swap them. I don't need to, bro. I don't need it to be a coach to know that.
That's so true, bro.
Like, I'll watch a game. Gakpo, you're doing the same thing all the time. It's not working. You've had enough time on the pitch and you had loads of games. It's not working. Get off the pitch. I'm going to try the other youth, bro. He can't do worse than you. The worst he can do is run into someone's shins as well. But you're already doing it, so I might as well try it.
Yeah, because you can't be wrong now.
Can't be worse, bro. Salah, I keep seeing you trying to dribble past man, but then it says that you dribble past one man in like 21 games. So maybe I'll have to try somebody else, because Chiesa dribble past man every time he comes on the pitch, and he's slower than you. So I'm gonna try Chiesa today. Salah, whole bench. McAllister, just get off the pitch because movement and it. Like you're not like, nobody knows what you do. So you get me, and you're all up in Vert's spot for some reason. When we got Verts, we got him to be in this spot, and now we want to put you in the spot. Get off the pitch. It's simple. It's very simple, bro. If Alisson was stinking up the place, you put Mamadas really on the bench. You get him on, put him on the pitch. If he stunk up the place, you recall Yaros blood to get on the pitch. I don't know why we're making it all confusing. If Isak can't score for 10 games, bro, the Ekatike, you got the next 10, bro. Because this geezer can't score. I don't understand. It's not rocket science, bro. I don't give a damn about training, and because if it's training, then why if it was training and that's the reason why you're not playing somebody, then why on the bench? Because surely they don't even make the bench.
Yeah, if they're not cutting it, if they're not playing well or training well.
So
that's what I said. Is it just the optics is how it looks instead of how it should be, bro?
Seems like it.
Because how it looks, Ekatike should be on the bench, and Isak starts because of the money.
Bro,
but
all I know is
how it should be is Ekatike playing because he's performing better, and that's what you do.
All I know is
players playing dead should be on the bench because he's not playing well. But how it is, it's just crazy, bro.
And that goes for all players as well. Like, I'm not biased against players. I don't give a damn which one of them's playing shit. Get off. Like, I've seen Virgil stink up the place a couple of times. Get off the pitch, bro. But guess what? We don't have Kwanzaa anymore because you got rid of him. So, you get me? Leverkusen are third in the Bundesliga. Just letting man know that.
And this guy's scoring goals, you know, and I see he's holding like loads of press conferences and that.
Yeah, they don't have Verts and all that anymore in Frimpong. Remember, they got stripped to their players, stripped to their manager. So I'm just saying, you got rid of Kwanzaa.
We do have that buyback stuff in his contract, in his
yeah, well, Slotia, he ain't getting him back. Slotia, he ain't happening.
Because you know he's gonna become one of the best centre backs in the world, isn't it?
Yep.
And then he's gonna regardless of what people think, bro, he's already doing bits. Like he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Any problem that Kwanzaa had, any lapse of concentration here or there, or a little mistake, is what you get from young centre backs. That wasn't special to Kwanzaa. Like, it wasn't individual to him. Like, all of them do it. I think he was the same age as him, Colwell. He was doing the same thing at Chelsea, making mistakes. But that's why I'm not saying it's a real thing in terms of prime, because I don't think there's a prime at an age. But there's a reason why people always say that defenders get better as they get older, in it, because it's the
Yeah.
experience. It's not about the attributes on the pitch, because that's just what you're given, in it. Like
Yeah.
you're tall, you're strong, you're not strong, you're fast, you're not fast. But it's the experience of, I've played enough games now against these top level teams to know that if I do this, this happens. If I step out here, even though
Yeah.
I'm trying to help the team, and it seems like the most logical thing to do, he's got the ball, I should step out and get the ball. And then you learn, because if I do that and he gets past me, I'm screwed. You know what I mean? Or if I'm too relaxed on the ball, because that's the thing with Kwanzaa, man. Because he has traits of Virgil and Matip in it. He's almost like two players in one. And the problem he has is he took on the relaxed approach of Virgil before you've even earned being that relaxed. And you're too young to be Virgil's already had a career. Virgil wasn't always as relaxed. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't as relaxed at Celtic.
Yeah.
But he's had to get to this point where it's like, oh no, I'm doing this because I want to prolong my career in that. But you're 21. Well, you was 21 at the time. You don't need to do that, bro. Just buy your time, listen to what the captain says. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he weren't meant to be starting anyway. So when you think about the fact that you sent him away, it doesn't make sense, because it's supposed to be Konate and Virgil, and you're the backup with Gomez. It's not supposed. So that means when we get into League Cup games and that, you're the guy now. Trash.
Well, I guess the plus is that we are unbeaten in 6, innit? No, but we are though. No, but we are though. We're unbeaten in 6, bro.
We are unbeaten in 6, man.
We were unbeaten in 6. 4 more games, and then that's a good little run, bro. Unbeaten in 10.
Yeah, but we know that unbeaten sounds better than it is. What's the wins, bro?
Listen, I'm just saying we're unbeaten in 6.
Is it like 2 draws and 3 wins? Or 2? No, you said for 6, innit?
Yeah. So what? 4 wins and 2 draws. That's
Meanwhile,
not bad. That's not bad.
No. Meanwhile, Villa just won 7 in a row.
I didn't ask you to compare us to anyone else.
I have to, bro, because because all of a sudden the 3 points behind Arsenal, bro. So I don't know where that come from. Started the season off Fugazi and now they're just there, bro. This is how shit this league is, you know. This league's so shit, bro, that you throw 10 games together, you're right back in the mix.
That's what I'm hoping.
Bro, I remember the beginning of the season when Villa couldn't score many goals on that.
Yeah.
These men had a young 5 games of Morgan Rogers lighting up the place, and now they're back in the title race. What?
Sav, we were once 5 points clear at the top of the league, bro.
No, bro. I know.
Just to let everyone remember, we was once 5 points clear. So yeah.
And we was the only team in the league with a 100% record as well.
Until we met Palace.
Yeah. Because remember, we had a 100% record and they were unbeaten on it, Palace. And then they beat us. We can't beat Palace, and that's our team, and we can't.
Oh, I've seen, and you know he's mad because I see Leeds punched him up the other day, and I'm like, bro, what? Why can't we punch Leeds? To be fair, they probably didn't have Ishmael Assar. I don't know if they had him on the day, but
if you want any indictment of how bad the Prem is and how bad everything's going, and if you're someone like Isak and Sesko and all that, you might be kicking yourself. Bro, I swear Calvert-Lewin scored 5 in his last 5 games, bro.
Yeah, he scored 2 in the last one, and he was 2 and 2 before. Oh no,
handbag, bro. This walking handbag is, bro. And now he's full of confidence. And you know what Calvert-Lewin's like when he's full of confidence? Because we know what you need to do is cross the ball into him. He'll just throw himself into the ball and score now. Him back, bro. Nah, man.
As I said, we're 6 without a defeat, Sav.
I hear it, man.
It should be 7. Should be 7 coming up. Should be 7. And then guess who we've got again, blood? Calvert-Lewin and Leeds after that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying. We got to play Fulham in that as well, innit?
We got Fulham away and then we got Arsenal away.
All I need is Harry Wilson and that, bro, Rossing free kicks and that, bro, and the Wobie dunk.
To be fair, no, they're missing a Wobie. They're missing. Yeah. So they're going to be missing three key players. But like it matters because I remember that not last season, but I remember it before, and they still moved to us. They still put a team together and they still moved to us. So.
Oh man, when do we play Palace again, bro? I need to know so I can have a day off that day, bro.
Yeah, I ain't watching that game as well. I
Yeah,
feel like that just lock off every Palace games going forward, innit?
yeah, bro. That's the day when my StreamYard runs out. Palace game.
When you have to send out a message to the community.
Yeah,
Oh, I've got
yeah.
technical
Hey,
issues.
sorry, boys. I don't have StreamYard. I want to use that. Do it. My bad.
Technical issues. Nah.
Nah,
But
man.
listen, man, we'll leave it there, bro. Big up to everyone inside. As always, man. Hopefully you guys are good. Woke up nice and early this morning. What's the time now? 10 a.m. in the UK or 12 past 10 in the UK. Listen, it's Christmas Eve, isn't it? So make sure you guys go and enjoy your day. Make sure you go and drink some good drink and eat some good food. Vibe out with the family.
What's the kid saying? The
Um,
gust.
They're gas, bro. He's a lot of gas because yeah, I can't. Do you know it's mad? As I was like, nah, man. Some of these presents, you man are lucky. But to be fair, when I was growing up, when Sav was growing up as well, technology weren't like.
When you was growing up, bro, was you in like an abacus and that, bro? You get me? It's just Tetris was not on the horizon when you was growing up, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I grew up with PlayStation and Xbox and N64.
So did I, bro. So did
No,
I.
you didn't, bro. No, you didn't, bro.
I grew up with PlayStation and
you grew with an Atari and that, bro.
Bro, I didn't grow up when the Atari was on.
Yeah, bro. Man, them were giving you a tennis ball and coal in it and a little, like that, bro.
Tennis ball and a coal, to run around.
You're bigger than youth from back in the day, man. Because I guess when you don't know what you can have, everything's good in it.
Exactly.
Because then, so that's what you must have been like when you got.
No,
like,
I didn't.
You got one sock this Christmas, so you're like, yeah, I can't wait until next Christmas. I get another sock. Nah, man, big up all the youths down there, man. I hope everyone does have a good Christmas, and especially if you enjoy Christmas, because obviously, just give yourself at least give yourself the one day of the year to just enjoy yourself in it, and then get back to regular scheduling and that. Because then, like I said, you have that weird gap in it. It's after you have boxing there, and then you have this weird gap till New Year's, where nobody knows what to do with themselves.
Would you like? Should I party? Should I still be enjoying it, or should I just?
Yeah, it's all weird, bro. It's all that gap is weird, bro. Because that's the gap where when I go to the gym and that it's dead, and then I'm like, sometimes like, am I a loser, blood? What am I?
You're just in there on your own.
Yeah, I start looking at the machines that are the most popular and that. I start looking at them. I'm like, so you're saying I can just superset card, no one's on it and that. And I'm like, yo, what?
And you got the one instructor in there that he doesn't even want to be there, bro. He's
stressed, man.
He's like, I drew the short straw, and
I'll go, bro. Yeah, man. It's sad though, because then when you go to like the shops, you see the retail people, they look sad, man. And I hear it. Because I did retail before. Because obviously it's like, yo, it feels like you shouldn't be in here, innit? Like realistically, they should just give everyone a allotted time to get what they need and then lock everything off. Obviously not the hospitals and that, but lock everything off for like a young 2 weeks or something.
And then the only thing that should be open like soft licenses or whatever, not the corner shops. That's it.
Yeah, like this. I'm about to say that. Tell the corners because obviously boss man don't normally celebrate.
I love the way you caught yourself dead because you're about to say something outrageous, bro. You were about to say something.
I actually was. I was going to say that some people don't celebrate Christmas. And if they've got a business and they want to open it, then they can. If they don't want to open it, of course not. But
just add an extra 50p to everything in the shop.
Bro. Boss man was selling the the alcohol. Rubbing alcohol for your hand and that. In COVID, boss man was selling that for £12, the little bottle.
Nah, they were taking the piss, bro.
I was losing my mind, bro. I was looking at people, I was like, yo, how is everyone? This is how I knew everyone was nasty, bro. COVID is when I realized, oh, the regular shit that I do to be clean, it's not common sense, bro. Everyone's just nasty. They were putting up displays of instructions on how to wash your hands. I said, raw. What do you mean, man? They don't know how to wash their hands, bro.
And to get in between your fingers and that, make sure.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, how was you washing your hands before, bro? Like, just taking it out of the water. Like, just
I'll tell you what killed you, though. Like, when you realize this, when they said, obviously, COVID and that, don't touch your face on it. Remember they kept saying that? That's when you realize how much you touch your own face, bro.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
out here losing I was grabbing my hand, fucking.
Don't touch my face.
Yeah, don't touch it. Because at the beginning, I was lying like, I don't even touch my face like that. I don't touch my face. Then I realized, look, don't
I said, chop it off now, blood.
yeah, bro. Bro, I remember going to Sainsbury's, had the belly up, yeah, got the self checkout. I needed to cough, bro. And you know when you try to hold the cough in and it's like itching and it makes it worse. Yeah, bro. You know, like when you at school, he's in assembly and that, try to hold the cough in.
Oh, you remember those?
I'm standing around bare people and I'm so and I just coughed in it. The way everyone looked at me like I was an alien, bro. Like, I just pulled out and I said, yo, you never coughed before.
Yeah, nah, like you guys are never good. But everyone started shuffling like, oh my God.
Yeah, bro.
Once they started doing that, I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Everyone got.
Yeah, because I think the first place I went back to after COVID, like with bare people, was Liverpool, Leicester. And I was like, I thought everyone was still following the rules. I got to, I said, hold on a minute. There ain't no one following no rules here, blood. I'm there ballied up and that. These men don't give a damn. They got all your bridges talking about. Hey, Sav, don't worry about that car. The ganja kills it still. So I said, what research did you man do, blood? Said,
yeah, like what? Nah, come on. What scientist did you guys?
Yeah, man. You said the haze will stop the gays, blood. Don't worry about it. I said, what? What is that? What are you talking about? Yeah. Bad man. There's a bad man don't. Bad man don't catch COVID, blood.
Nah, they were just saying stuff.
They were saying stuff, bro. Try to put man in a bubble and that, bro. Just the government thought they could tell man what to do and that. Yeah, you man need to be in a bubble. Shut up.
Yeah, nah, don't come outside. That's when I was that's when I realized. And they're like, yeah, if we see people outside, I'm like, yo,
bro. These man had me thinking that if I do push-ups in my own garden, I'm gonna get arrested and that. So I'm going where I'm going, bro.
It was mad. It was mad. It's like, can't I just go in the garden and do some press-ups? No. Nah.
COVID had no logic to it, bro. Because when they realized they needed money back in the economy, they're like, yeah, you can go to like bars and restaurants and that, but you have to be in a bubble and you can't get up.
So I went to.
You think that me sitting at a table with COVID and me getting up, standing up with COVID makes a difference? Yeah, because you don't want to cross-contaminate.
Yeah. So when I realized that, yeah. And then they started putting like footprints on the floor, like distancing.
Yeah.
That man. I said, wait a second. Why is the footprints? The footprints are there, like, yeah, follow it.
Follow the footprints.
Oh boy, it was crazy, man.
2 feet. Remember, 2 feet.
Yeah. Man just said it's too close. And everyone started like hating each other, bro. Like, nah, you're too close. What?
You're too close, bro. Yeah, man. I went fuss, man. I was like, I've been social distancing my whole life, and it like, don't talk to me, bro.
Oh man,
bare man, them were losing their mind and that. Like, Sav, I bet you're not good in it. I'm like, nah, I'm all right.
I enjoyed it. I ain't even gonna lie, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. Long as I get some fresh air and that, I'm good, bro. I'm just playing Xbox and chilling and doing some push-ups, bro. Like I was in prison, getting ready for a zombie apocalypse on a green.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking.
Yeah. They tried to lie to us, bro. You know, social media is the worst thing in COVID, yeah. Because on Twitter they were showing like, yeah, these are crisis actors.
Nah, these men tried to like maybe panic every day, bro.
Because I remember they had something going on and it's like, yo, this is the Ukraine town center, bro. And then somebody was online on YouTube going, the Ukraine town center doesn't look like that. It looks like this. And I had a live stream going with people walking, but on the news it was empty. And then somebody recorded the news like, look, that soldier, he's got a toy gun. It's like he's got a toy gun. Then there was like, oh, this is the war that's going on. And then somebody was like, that's Call of Duty, bro. That's Modern Warfare 3. That's not like, nah, these man. Yeah. In Italy, bro, all the old people are dying. And they're putting bodies in churches. And then remember the New York, they had the big grave. The big grave. Bro.
Nah, they made us so scared, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
They had us thinking that they were putting dead bodies in the back of trucks like it's a meat truck. They're like, oh yeah, the bodies are piling up. I said, so you're telling me that all these people, nobody knows them? None of these men have families and that. Like, now we got a big grave. It's like the Spanish flu all over again. Okay.
Nah, that's But that's why. Why do you think, Sam? I want to go and live by myself somewhere. I just want to go and live.
All I'm saying is we went from that to now nobody giving a damn that COVID ever exists. Like it's like it never happened, bro. They'll never be able to get everyone again. Like the next time, nobody would trust them. The first time, you could scare some people, and you had some man doing conspiracy thing, and then you had the bad man who was just like, yeah, COVID can't affect bad man still. Now, you try lock man up again, they'll be like, no. Because they kept McDonald's open the whole time. Help out to eat out.
Now we gotta eat now.
Yeah. I was like, oh, the government's gonna give everyone, we're gonna make it cheap for healthy food and that. Oh, this is cold. Help out to eat out. What they're doing? McDonald's. Excuse me. Yeah. McDonald's is cheap. Okay.
That's when the what's it called, man? The grass burgers and that came in.
Yeah.
All right, let me end this one, Sav, and if anything, we might have to load up a podcast because I have to continue this combo. Well, big up everyone, man. Hope you enjoyed it.
Feel the people, man.
Do that great stuff.
Yeah, man. Love for the love people.
See you guys after Christmas, I guess. Peace.
All of that. Peace.